Hello, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Follow. It's the 30th of September, 2023, and we are back in the Moab, Utah area to explore the Onion Creek Trail and Rose Garden Hill. To get here, take Highway 191 to the north side of Moab. Then, just before you cross the Colorado River, turn east onto Utah 128 and follow the south side of the river 20.2 miles. This provides access to the Upper Onion Creek campgrounds and the entrance to the canyon. This road is BLM Route 100, also known as the Rose Garden Safari Route and Onion Creek Road. The Onion Creek Road is a well-maintained dirt and gravel road that crosses the stream numerous times as you wind your way up the canyon bottom. It's 9.5 miles from the pavement to the turnoff to Rose Garden Hill. Traversing this section will result in an elevation gain of about 1,400 feet, from roughly 4,200 feet to 5,600 feet above sea level. The difficulty level of this road will depend greatly on the conditions due to weather and the amount of water flowing down Onion Creek. Joining us again today are Lane and Marcia, as well as Scott and Cheryl. This is the channel debut of their new Jeep Wrangler 392. Unbeknownst to visitors traveling deep within the creek bottom are well-known attractions above the canyon walls. Fisher Towers is just to the east, which is best known for the Titan rock formation. Also above is the famous overlook and picture spot for the Top of the World Trail. Features within the canyon itself are the Totem Pole rock formation, seen in the foreground, and the Narrows, which is a little further upstream. Our lunch stop probably seems a little early, but keep in mind we had been on the road since 7 a.m. to get to this spot from our homes in Colorado. With our legs stretched and our tummies full, we got back underway. Continuing upstream, you are treated to vastly different geological landscapes. The surroundings to this point have been made up of red rock formations and reddish-brown sandstone, mudstone, and conglomerate formations which create giant sandcastle-like hoodoos. Now, at this elevation, the canyon widens and you begin to encounter white-colored salt and gypsum beds. This is the section mentioned earlier known as the Narrows, and is also the area of one of the larger springs that feeds Onion Creek. This particular spring is saturated with sulfur, arsenic, alkali, and other minerals, which gives the water a bitter taste and contributes to the foul odor. It's the pungent smell of rotten eggs from this spring that provides Onion Creek with its name. Topping out at the upper end of the canyon, we transitioned into the Fisher Valley at the foot of the northern LaSalle Mountains. The actual Onion Creek Trail continues further into the LaSalles via North Beaver Mesa, also part of the Cocopelli Trail, which connects to what is known as the Gateway Road via Polar Mesa. This route is another 18.5 miles, finally delivering you back to pavement near the Bull Canyon dinosaur tracks. Because of the additional length of this route, most adventurers choose to stop here and run Onion Creek as an out and back. To add some actual rock crawling to our day, we elected to turn here and make our way to the top of Rose Garden Hill, which is here. It's much slower going now as our route changed from a road to an actual trail. From the turnoff of the Onion Creek Road to the bottom of Rose Garden Hill is only about 3.1 miles, and you lose roughly 500 feet in elevation. The climb up is only a quarter of a mile, but you gain 300 feet in the process. You can see Rose Garden Hill in the distance. Not being familiar with the terrain, and this being one of their first trips out, Scott left his new 392 at the bottom and set out to guide us on foot.
Scott, are you in 4 low?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good.
So I don't have the lockers locked yet.
Oh man.
Should I be in 4 low?
You might want to be.
As with many of our other videos, Rose Garden Hill is one of the Easter Jeep safari routes made famous by the Red Rock four-wheelers. This hill is the main obstacle on the trail and is what gives it a rating of a 7 out of 10. According to the Red Rock Four-Wheelers website, to tackle this trail during the safari, enhanced off-road equipment is required, including locking differentials front and rear, 35-inch tall tires, maximum ground clearance, and tow hooks. Lane and Marcia recall running this trail with a safari group and witnessing many vehicles stuck and broken along the way.
Right through here. Remember we went around? Yeah. Because that CJ was stuck here.
We turned around at the top at an approximate elevation of about 5,510 feet and began our descent back down. Another quote from the Red Rock Four Wheelers website: how best to explain the hill to an experienced four-wheeler? Well, how often do you encounter a hill so mean you can get stuck going downhill? The lines change going downhill and, if not careful, you can become high-centered, dropping off one of the many rock ledges or catch your differential on a huge boulder. As you come, as you come. Pretty well right there. You're neutral. Not really just a touch. Perfect. Perfect. Start this way. We successfully accomplished the difficult climb up and the gnarly descent back down. However, our day was about to get a lot more interesting and was far from over. As we headed back towards Onion Creek, I began to hear an abnormal popping sound from underneath the Jeep. After careful examination, we determined the AEV relocation bracket for the upper control arm on the passenger side had cracked and was almost broken through. We utilized a small ratchet strap and secured the bracket to the frame as best we could. We unfortunately did not film any of this as we were focused solely on just getting off the trail, so I'm including an explanation as to what transpired here. We slowly retraced our route back out to the highway and cautiously drove back to town. I called my brother Matt and his wife Lisa, asking if they would drive up with his truck and our dad's trailer to pick us up and take us home the next day. Thanks, Matt, for coming to our rescue. We hope you enjoyed this video and appreciate you following along on another adventure. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching.